Beach FM kick-off sports breakfast show with HMC Kapiti, your local authorised Kia and Suzuki sales and service agent, and now your local AA Auto Centre. At HMC Kapiti, the journey just gets easier. Find out how easy online at hmckapiti.co.nz.
Welcome back to the Kick-Off Sports Breakfast Show on Beach FM 106.3. Well, at least we have sport still to look forward to this weekend. Not just sport, we have a grand final of the Ramsbotham Cup for the Horowhenua Rugby Football Union. The two teams going head-to-head at Levin Domain today is Shannon taking on top of the table, unbeaten Rahui. And let's welcome back to the show from Rahui, it is Makaore Wilson. G'day, bro.
Hey, bro, how's it going?
Good to be back. Very well.
How are you?
Pardon?
Good to be back after last week, after winning the semi. So,
absolutely, mate. How's the buzz? How are you feeling?
Yeah, good, really good. That it's going forward, as we know what's happening in the country at the moment. It was a bit uncertain there, but we're happy we've got the red light or the green light. Sorry, yeah, to get it done. Hopefully. Absolutely,
mate. Well. Yeah, let's talk about that weekend. We've already talked about the round robin. We went 7 from 7 with the wins, but the Cobb put on. They turned up at Otaki last week. There was a couple moments there, but they really pushed you and probably gave you the true test or the good test that you needed to go into the grand final.
Yeah, without doubt. Cobb were outstanding last week. They were physical up front, just like we knew. They brought everything that we thought would happen, and being semi-final footy, they really put their best foot forward. So we're happy. Obviously, we had the win and are in the last dance today, but quite grateful that we had a really staunch opponent there last week to get us match fit and ready for today.
It's I mean, going into these tough the business end of the competition, you want those extra hit outs, and you don't want to go and just quiet. So it did provide one of those, and the scoreline was definitely in your favour. But watching it and being there, it was pretty good to watch. Tell me, I'm looking at the lineup. There's only one bracket, so I'm guessing you guys are looking good with injuries.
Yeah, no, we've come through quite well. To have one bracket in the final, we're happy with that. Our forwards have been really good this year. We haven't had many injuries really up front, which is really good. Without the big boys out front, it gets a bit difficult. So just a bracket in the back line, but we're confident. We're confident with the bracket we've got that we'll the boys will step up. So yes, we're going in confident, quietly confident, and excited. Of course, the boys are all amped and excited to be representing the club today.
Absolutely. Hey, I want to talk about a couple of those players that I have watched over the season. I'm going to talk about 50th cap man number 5 last week, not because that was my jersey and I love the locks on any ground, but Sam Gibbo Gibson. He had a standout in his 50th game last week. The lock forward was everywhere, and that's those workhorses you need in those tough times.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, Damon. Gibbo's a beast. He's a leader on and off the field. He sets a high standard and demands a high standard as well. He's a bit of a grump on the field. All the boys know that if you do something wrong, he'll chew on you. But you also know that he's pushing just as hard and gives 110% every time. He had an outstanding game. And like I said last week, we were really proud of him to play his 50th A-cap. He had his first game, I think, as a young fella straight out of school in 2010, I think, before he went off around the world, and he's back now. So he had an outstanding game, as he always does, to be honest. He's Mr. Consistent. So, yeah, no, I'm sure, and I'm sure that it'll be very similar for Gibbo tomorrow. He'll put his best foot forward and go hard, as he always does.
Absolutely, mate. I want to talk about your halfback as well, Leon Ellison. I know I've mentioned it before, but he is just a little general at the background. He's played a lot of top flight rugby over the world, and down the road at Norths, but he just really has that vision of just how to play a game, and the players around him just seem to buy into it and follow his lead.
Yeah, no, Leon is a code man. He knows the game inside out, loves the game, and his game management's outstanding. Once again, he's a huge He was huge for us. He's been huge for us this year at 9. We do love it when local girls marry good rugby players, so we must thank his wife, Rongorito. But no, he's been outstanding. Like you say, he's like a loose forward on D in those close channels, but yet he's got all the skills, box kick, you name it, that man can do it. So no.
Yeah, yep. Well, I told my co-commentator last week to watch for it, and he was like, nah, not in this weather. I've heard they're a running team, but first time he touched the ball, precision kick right in the corner. I was like, I told you. So that's what we get from you guys. There's still so many names that have been standouts. Those are only 2. You've got a whole team of them this year, but you are going to take on a team that has pushed you guys this year. Round 2, 37-28. Round 6, 27-20, and Shannon, going over tour by 1 point and destroying Cobb the week before. They are going to be wanting to turn up to live in Domain and kind of, put the icing on your cake as well.
Yeah, no doubt. Shannon are a top team. They've got good players across the field. I can't really think of a weakness from the 2 games we've had against them. We had like you said, we had a win in the first round, and they were actually up for most of that game, and we managed to throw some good tries together near the end to get the win. So there's no way we're taking them lightly. Got a really strong in the loose. Their second row with Woodmash there as a lock. Geez, that boy must be 6'8", 6'9". Really strong midfield as well. So all of those key positions, they're going well. They've got a young 5'8". I haven't seen their team, but I'm assuming he's playing tomorrow. He can kick goals from anywhere. So
Murphy, yes, he is.
We'll have to be on our game to roll them tomorrow. And I know, Shannon. We have a great relationship with Shannon. We play for a trophy which we just started last year. A gentleman by the name of Franny Nepia passed away last year, who lived here locally for a long time, played for the club back in his day and coached juniors, and he's also from Shannon, good Shannon man, from Potu Marae there in Shannon. So we play for a trophy every year, and that's what we play for in the first round. So we know they're going to bring it. We know they've got the team to put up a good fight. So looking forward to it. And we're in the last dance and it's finals footy. So
that's the one. Last question I got, mate, is after everything that is said and done this year, all the craziness that has come both personally and throughout the world, what will this win do for you guys as a club, as a code, as a group of almost family that have gone through the 2020 season together?
Oh, it'll be huge, mate. Like we've spoken a few times this year about the really good culture we've had in the team with the boys. They're a tight bunch of boys. They socialise well together. We train hard together. We play hard together. All the stuff that's happening in the world at the moment. And then we had, we talked about Sam Doyle, our coach, last week. So he's still in hospital. He'll be watching your guys' live feed tomorrow from a hospital bed. So it'll be huge for us. We're doing it for Sam and the club and the community. So the boys know it's a big task, but it's always been the goal. We're really happy that we've got a chance to fulfil the goal that we set in pre-season. And I'm sure, even though we can't go have too much of a party afterwards due to restrictions, but I'm sure the community will celebrate. Win or lose, we'll celebrate, but obviously we'll celebrate and be a lot more happy with the result rolling our way.
That's the one, mate. Well, Makaore, thank you so much for your time, mate. Our chats throughout the season, it's been an absolute pleasure to not only watch your games, but broadcast your games. So I can't wait for another one, mate. Just one more this afternoon, Live in Domain. Go well, mate. We'll catch up later on, and hopefully we're both smiling.
Yeah, I hope so, Damian. Every time I've spoken to you this year, we've won that day. So may that continue.
Go well. I hope all the best.
Okay, mate. Cheers.